Hey everybody, it's Christy back with another video, and I want to talk to you today a little bit about Inktober. Linktober or Doomtober. I don't know. I love this time of year because there are all these amazing art prompts and they're so much fun to do, but it's so hard to decide what you want to do and which one you want to go for. And so how do you do that? Like, how do you weed it all out and figure it out? Well, last year I did Linktober, and then I also did a little bit of Inktober where my Inktober prompts were 10 minutes or less. They were meant to be quick sketches, and my Linktober pieces were a little bit more finished. That was really fun. The year before that, I only did Linktober. So I don't want to give up on Linktober because I love Linktober. But then I also want to try to do a few others. So what did I decide? Where am I? Who's on first? So this is my supplies that I'm going to use this year for my month of October daily art prompts. And I am going to work off of 3 calendars, and I'll kind of explain to you what I came up with. So I am going to stick with Inktober. I'm not crazy about this prompts list this year. Some of them are not things that I even really had like an immediate spark for, so that's kind of tough. I am going to keep Linktober as well because I really like that one, and I'm a Zelda girl at heart. We all know this. And then I'm also going to participate this year in something called Doomtober. So Jake over at Doomsayer Designs designed Doomtober, and if you know Jake and his art style, he loves the fantastic and the creepy and things that are a little bit more dark, and that is not my art style, but I think this is a great opportunity for me to kind of explore my edgier side of things, and I'm excited to try that. So I decided that I was going to take all 3 prompts, and on every page that I was going to work on in my sketchbook, I was going to write down the 3 words from all 3 prompts and see if they made one picture, or if 2 of them made a picture, or if I just picked one. So I actually found that quite a few of them worked well together, and that was kind of cool. So what I'm kind of doing is taking all 3 and seeing what sticks. So for example, like day 1 is a bird, a grave, and a gargoyle. And when I think about that, and obviously because Linktober is Zelda themed, I'm always starting in the Zelda universe. Like, what could I do with those 3 things? And that made me think of this picture here. I'll show you my first sketch because I did start it. And that is the cursed statue that's in Hateno in Breath of the Wild. So I was like, oh, well, that's kind of neat. It's got wings. It's not a bird, but it's got wings, and it's a grave, and it's a gargoyle, and I don't know, these 3 prompts evoked this picture. So I thought, okay, this is a cool idea. This is what I'm going to try to do. So every single day, I'm going to kind of take these 3 prompts and try to come up with something. I have started sketching in here. I haven't inked anything yet. I haven't colored anything yet. That's all coming later. So I'm just keeping these 3 prompts lists in the back of my notebook. I kind of made a little makeshift pocket back here for them. Note this washi tape I bought on Etsy. It's Zelda themed washi tape. Is it not the cutest ever? And then I am working in this 7.5 by 7.5 mixed media sketchbook. It is by the late, the great Stillman and Byrne. It is their beta series, so it is cold press. And if you take a look at the pages, they are white. But you can see that they have a little bit, I don't know if the camera's going to pick up the tooth at all of the paper. Yep, there you can kind of see that there's tooth to the paper. But I really love this sketchbook. And so basically that's what I'm doing each day. I'm writing the 3 different prompts and then kind of giving myself an idea about what I might do. I think that'll be fun. I think that'll combine the 3 calendars well so that I can say I participated in all 3 and kind of there are going to be days where I'm going to have to pick 1 or 2 prompts and kind of ignore the 3rd, but that's okay. This is all about getting out of your head and doing something out of your comfort zone and trying something new, but doing art every day. So that is my goal, and I'm very excited to pursue it. The rest of this is kind of what I'm going to use as I go through. So let me start first with drawing supplies. So I have been using these 2 pencils to draw. This is my Tombow monograph pencil. I bought it from either Stationery Pal or Jet Pens, but I really like it. I've been using it a lot. I love the eraser on the back. It came with extra erasers, so it's pretty amazing. And then my newest Blackwing 7, which is an animator pencil. In general, I like to sketch with Blackwings, but I've just had this one on my desk, and I keep reaching for it. I really love it. And then as far as painting goes, so the Viviva color sheets are like the official Inktober thing that they usually release. I have 4 sets of Viviva color sheets. I actually think I have all 4 sets. I don't think they have any ones other than these 4. This is the standard 16 color watercolor sheets, and they have all been loved. I've used them all, and I like them because they travel so nicely. This is the spring set. This is the set that came last year in the Inktober stuff. It was a specialty set. And then this is the metallic set. So it kind of gives you a little bit of everything to color with and do washes. These are my travel watercolor brushes, and this all fits in here. I'm not going to like open this and show you how, but this all fits in this little Vera Bradley case that I have used in the past. So I can take it with me and basically Inktober wherever I happen to be, which is good because in the fall time I am busy and moving. And so I don't know, I have a whole bunch of travel paint brushes in here, including a tiny one. Oh, a couple tiny ones in there. But they are all different shapes and sizes. Most of them are round brushes, and I just keep them all. I have a couple different things like this. I keep them all in here because it's just really easy, small, and convenient, and I can take a whole bunch of paintbrushes with me. And then this is the other set of paintbrushes, or paints that I use on the regular, and that is my Daniel Smith travel palette that is from Arts to Embers. Again, I really like Zach over at Arts to Embers, and I love his supplies. This is just the easiest, skinniest palette. It goes everywhere. It refills nicely. I just refilled it recently. As you can see, everything looks kind of full and nice. That one does need cleaned off, but that's okay. And then as far as white highlights go, I have my 2 trustees, which are a Uniball Signo gel pen. I either have one of these or a Jelly Roll. Honestly, it's whatever is closest to me that I grab. This is the one that was in with this stuff. And then my Dr. Paige Martin's Bleed Proof White, which I love to use as well. As far as line work goes, I am going to do my line work with my, again, tried and true Tombow Fudenosuke. This is the hard tip brush pen, but I use the soft ones as well. Again, there is always one of these within 5 feet of me everywhere I go. I love these brush pens so much. I do use fine liners, but I really like these because more than any other fine liner I've ever used, these guys do not pick up when you put water or watercolor on them. They just are awesome. And lastly, I just always have one of these Tombow liquid chrome pens around. I have quite a few of them. This one is kind of a thinner nib, but not super thin. And it's really fun for little metallic highlights, which sometimes you want to add a little bit of shine to a piece. And I do have a few metallic paints in here and a metallic set of watercolors right here. So this is just like a little bit of an added extra shine. But that is my plan for this year for Inktober. Just a quick reminder that there is still a giveaway going on the channel. I am recording this and going to put it live on the evening of the 27th, and we will close the giveaway on the 30th. So the next video on my channel, you will see the giveaway drawing that should happen on October 1st. So thank you guys so much. I hope that this inspires you to go and do some Inktober stuff. What are you guys doing? Are you doing Inktober this year? Is there a different drawing prompt? I know there's Drawtober. I know Sketchbox is doing Sketchtober. I might do something with that as well. There's so much going on this month. I want to participate in it all, but I think at the end of the day, the important thing is that you get out there and you do some art on the daily. That is the goal for October. So let me know which challenge you're doing in the comments below and what you think of my idea, and if you're excited to see my mishmash creations between Link, Ink, and Doomtober. And that's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Hope that you enjoy this and this inspires you to create some artsy bits yourself. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.